So what's the difference then between aggregation and leverage buyouts?
Leverage buyout is very different. Okay, very different. Okay, because what a leverage buyout, what we're doing is we're identifying a company that we would like to own. We would go through the normal process, perhaps of negotiating for its purchase, but when it comes to buying it, we don't take out our checkbook and write a check from our money.
Right.
What we do instead is we look at the assets within that company, and then we look at how can we create from those assets the financing to let us buy the company in the first place.
For nothing.
For none
or
of our
for as
cash.
little, yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're leveraging the company's assets itself. Now, everybody does this every day if you think about it when you buy a car, right? You don't go to a car, you go to a dealer, you buy a $60,000 automobile.
Right.
Okay, you don't write a check for $60,000.
Right.
You write a check for maybe $6,000. Okay, and the other $54,000, you leverage that through a bank who loans you the money with the car as collateral for the loan.
Right.
Now, people do that every day and don't think about it. Okay, but somehow when it comes to business, they don't think about that. It's like, I got to write a check for whatever the purchase price is of the bill, and you don't.
Right.
Okay, you don't even have to write the 10% $6,000 check.
Why is that?
Okay, because what you can learn to do, and it's a learning process of how to do it, is that you have several things that you're going to finance in that purchase. One is the assets within the company. Another is you're going to leverage the seller himself. You're going to give him a note for a portion of the purchase price. So by the time you look at all the things that you can finance, both within the business, external to the business, around the business, by the time you've looked at all those pieces, you're actually going to have more money available to you than it's going to take to buy the business. And then through another little twist that we teach people how to do, there's this thing that you can create called a double escrow, which lets you set up two transactions that close at the same time, that lets you leverage the assets within the business and use those assets to create all the cash that you're going to have to pay the seller. And you end up with actually surplus cash to use as working capital to run the business.
Got it.